Well, usually on this channel, we like to talk about movie news and things going on in the entertainment industry, but this video is going to be a little bit different. This video is about memories of family members and pictures. Well, I ordered a couple of picture frames from Amazon, as you can see. I recently came across some pictures of my grandfather. So first I want to thank my dad for bringing the pictures over. I also want to thank my uncle for developing these pictures. So many memories of my grandpa. He was a really hardworking person. I remember he worked, well, hearing stories that he worked his whole life ever since he was a little kid, working on a farm, just always whatever job he could get, always working. And I remember when he got old enough to retire, he retired, and he stayed retired for a very short time, and he was just bored and he just had to go back to work. That's the kind of person he is. He loved working and he always worked hard. He's also very charismatic. People just love being around him. He had this favorite restaurant spot where he loved to eat, and you know, whenever I would meet him, he'd always be there first, and then I was either going to school or going to work, and I would meet him at his favorite restaurant, and you know, he would always have people laughing, employees, customers. And it's a funny thing that whenever he went there to eat by himself, he was never by himself. You know, he would sit in his table, and if an employee was on their lunch break, they would sit down and eat with him. Or, you know, a customer who would go in to dine at the restaurant would sit at his table. And just people loved being around him, listening to his stories. He had a lot of great stories. He's a great storyteller. He lived a great life, and he had so many experiences to share. He also had a lot of advice to give, shared a lot of advice, and you know, you miss him. And there's so many memories you have of your family members, but when you're sharing stories or sharing memories, you always wish you had one more memory. And I'm really curious what's inside these boxes, so let's open these boxes. Let's see what we got here. It's very important to check the merch, because sometimes something happens in shipping and you get them in pieces. You got instructions, you got the styrofoam, and you got the picture, the sample picture, and it'll be replaced. So if you have a small picture, you have the border. But if you have a large picture, then it'll take up the frame. In the back, you can frame it, hang it on the wall, or you could let it rest. Portrait or landscape. This looks really nice, and it came with two, and I only have one picture of my grandpa that is this size, and I'm gonna have to look for another special picture to put on this frame. So you can see, you can do portrait or landscape, and it's got, you know, to hang. It's got that wood border, and then I have a big picture of my grandpa, so I needed a big frame. this one, it's a big frame. It's got the sample frame. It's got the border in case the picture is smaller. It's got the wood frame. This one's wrapped in plastic. Oh, and I didn't know. It's also got the rest, so you can either rest it portrait style or landscape. And then it looks like it came with a guitar pick, and that's the same guitar pick I have in my room. I like how this one came packaged. It came in plastic, so as well. This is very interesting because I have a guitar pick just like this. I have a guitar pick just like this. You know, this is like a sign or an omen. I have a guitar pick just like this in my room. I used to play guitar, and it was just like this, same color. This is what I like about it. It has, so you could rest it, landscape style, or portrait style. I don't think this is going to be very strong in holding the picture for landscape. I think I'm better off just hanging the picture on the wall. There's a little hanger here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use this. It's very flimsy. It's like very light cardboard. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching this video. I have to go put the pictures in the frames and find a nice place to place them. So I'm going to get at it, and till the next video.